No excuses. You hear that, y'all? No excuses. I am I just gotta zoom out for a second. So we zoom out, right? We zoom out and we see that, you know, I
At the top, baby.
so anyways, let me mute you because you're clowning. All right. So we zoom out and we had three solid games. There was nobody on the court, but I do like the effort. So if you zoom out, you look at the OKC game, you look at the last game, they probably should have won the last game, and what impressed me about the last, three games is that two of those games, they were actually down big and they fought back. Tonight, I think what we did, well, that and the Cavs weren't shooting well. I think we weren't running like the bullshit fucking offense, bro. Like I think they cut out the bullshit offense early. I think they had like one split action, and TJD was got caught on a post up, and I didn't see the split action after that. So shout out to Mr. Steve Kerr for tossing the bullshit offense when Steph ain't out there early. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, that was literally the problem tonight. Earlier
Look,
on,
I'm not gonna lie, Urkel. It's
yeah,
crazy to think that our two-way player and a nigga making $1 million are probably the biggest impactors on the court when Steph and Jimmy aren't playing basketball, bro. Like Quinn Post, maybe his offense hasn't been good, but the fact that he's a threat out there is something that teams have to consider. And
yeah.
two, he's been really good at protecting the paint this season, bro. So shout out him and then Pat Spencer. I'm assuming he's gonna get a contract. And I'm thinking that as soon as we get our trade figured out, is that's when he's gonna get the contract. But
He
because I
had
think
Bro, he was a
19
plus
and
nine
7.
tonight, 19, 7, and 4. These are solid numbers, bro. These are solid numbers. And he's been doing it for like a while now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's not like it's just, oh, he's just not doing shit. Nah, bro, he's legit doing this thing, right? So you see Pat Spencer, you see Buddy Hield, there's like a couple of guys in there, bro. Buddy started off shaky, but he had like 13 and 7, you know? So sometimes you're watching Buddy and but he makes a couple of shots and then, you know, so he didn't play bad tonight. He shot 3 of 6. He made three threes tonight, 6 attempts. But the player that I was most impressed with tonight was Quentin Post. I was really, really impressed with Quentin Post last night or t- um tonight. You know that he had like 3 blocks tonight?
Bro, forget the blocks. Just his rim protection alone,
Man,
bro,
I mean,
has
I
been
think
really
I
nice.
think in the last 2 minutes, I think he blocked even Mobley's shots. I don't think I've seen that in a long while. That's crazy, man. I mean, his defense has really improved. His
Bro,
defense has really improved this season.
as long as you keep him out of a ball screen, and it's just like a big body in the paint. As long as he's just there being big and he's just boxing out and rebounding and shit, he's fine. You know what I'm saying? The problem with him and a lot of bigs, it's not like many bigs that can guard on the on perimeter. Like Mobley can guard on the perimeter, AD can guard on the perimeter somewhat, right? So more times than not, bigs can't guard on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? So when people was saying, "Oh my God, he's bad on defense," yeah, he's supposed to be bad. He's a big. You know what I'm saying? So they kept him out of the actions, right? And they were just doing guard to guard switches and all of that stuff. The switches were actually really effective. And then, Mitchell was just taking every shot basically, right? So he got caught in these switches and 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 Mobley just kind of took every shot, right? So he made a couple of them, but sometimes when you run your offense like that, bro, it's kind of like boom or bust, and you kind of saw that. But I think we had a decent enough cushion. And the thing about Mitchell is that sure he was making shots or whatever, but he wasn't breaking down our defense. So I think our strategy against him was solid. So sure he had made his shots or whatever, but we didn't overreact to his shots tonight. We just kept on switching and just kept on playing it up front. We get into problems when some of these guys come in here and there is no definitive strategy against them. They just kind of get their shots and then they break down the damn defense. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to pick with these guys, bro, and you got to just attack the part of their game that you know you know what they want to get to and kind of take away the teammates. So I think they did a fairly good job of taking away the teammates. Now they allowed Cleveland to 94 points. So is this the first win without all of the guys? Because this is big, bro. This is massive, especially
Yeah,
considering the fact how
yeah,
they played the last
yeah.
game.
This is an indicator.
It's an
Yeah,
indicator.
that's. I mean, it's a massive win actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
you little
the
bitch.
last the
We
last three
pretty much
games.
played with our full bench. Our full
Yeah, I mean the
bench was
last
pretty
three.
much in the
I mean
game as starters.
Hey
the
boy,
last three games.
you
The
little
guys have
bitch.
been doing very well
Yeah.
actually. what, the, what the fuck is that?
I mean, you know what keeps coming around? Our defensive rating keeps coming around, and we're us Warrior fans. We're like, bro, like, what do y'all see that we don't see? But today it was definitely on display. Having everybody on the court. Post's help IQ is amazing. He keeps his feet moving, and he's way better than his rookie season, bro. Like light years ahead of his rookie season. He was getting into foul trouble, jumping into players. Now he's just jumping vertical. It's
Yeah.
beautiful to see. So shout out to like you said, shout out Quentin, bro. Everybody, in the off seasons, bro, we were canning him. We like, bro, what's Quentin doing, bro? We ain't hear nothing about Quinton Post this offseason, bro. Everybody was wondering what he's doing. So if he was in the lab getting his defensive IQ up, hey, that's all I gotta say. But shout out
No, I'm
Quinton.
Oh,
telling you,
okay,
Post has been
okay,
really good, bro. I'm
okay,
telling you,
okay.
like,
One second. This is the first time in my life I've seen someone actually bite on a Podensky pump fake. What was even Mobley doing, man? That's the first time I've ever seen someone bite on
Hey, bro,
a
he traveled.
Podensky pump fake. I
He
mean, how
traveled.
do you bite on a Podensky pump fake? Everyone knows he's gonna pump fake. How do you bite on that, man?
you know, like, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was watching that play and playback, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh no, Pods is cooked. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a point guard in this league, right, and you cannot get by a center. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no business being in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a point guard and you have a mismatch on you, that should be a mismatch. And if you cannot take advantage of that mismatch, I don't know what you are. So thank God because I was really really keen on on that possession. I was like, this is a mismatch, right? So you should be and he scored on it. So thank God he scored on it, bro. Thank God.
Man, we need to speak about Pat Spencer, man. I mean, Pat Spencer has gotten a lot of sticks from the Warriors fans, but we need to speak in the last three games. I mean, Pat Spencer. I mean, we need to speak on his name, man. I mean, he's been doing the job. We cannot fault the guy. I think they need to. I think they need to convert his contract to a standard contract
You
now.
know, he
You know
he
what it
has
is,
uh he
bro?
has 23 days left, so he should be able to ride it
Yeah,
out
I
till
think they need to
January
convert
15th.
it into a standard contract now, man. I mean,
The thing about
he's
Pat
earned his
Spencer too
he's
is
earned his
that
role, man.
he's so unassuming. Right? He's so unassuming, and a lot of people kind of sleep on his game, bro.
Thing
It,
about
it,
him,
yup,
he could attack defenders in mismatch and then set up good like offense to other players and stuff. Cause Pods can't attack the defense,
Yeah, but
and
he
he
was doing
runs
a
pick
really
and
good job.
roll too.
Well,
Little
Kerr,
bitch.
like you said, going away from
Yeah.
play action and actually doing a high pick and roll offense opened up a lot of things for the Warriors and it out for easier cuts instead of trying to do the because defenders are just switching the back cut as soon as you try to do the post touch because you're not Curry, bro. Like nobody else is Curry on that team. They just got to switch. They don't got to do much. But with high screen and roll, it allows for more spacing, more cutting, and pretty much great ball movement from the for the Warriors tonight. So
Yeah, so bro, I don't care at this point. Any way that we can get the win, we can get the win because, you know, if guys are going to be injured and this is what's going to happen earlier in the year, and we just came off that really tough stretch, we got out of there. Sure, we lost the two games or whatever, but my thing is that if we can get to January 15th and say we're like 5 to 8 games above 500, right? Like If we can get to that, I think we're going to be in a good spot. Trade or no trade, right? And that's what we just need to get to, bro. So the fact that they can pull out a game like this, and I remember like a few years back, and I think there were some guys on the team back then, and we like went into Cleveland and we won this same type of game, like on the road, 3 games in 4 nights, same type of thing. And if we can just like win games like this, but if we can even win the game tomorrow, it definitely puts us in a really good spot to 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 be in that range where it's like 4 to 5 games above 500. Once we get there, bro, because my target was to say like 8 games. 8 games were in a great spot. But the thing about it is that all of these teams are just going to beat up on each other. You know what I'm saying? And teams are going to rest and all of that stuff, right? So we just got to like not lose distance. You know what I'm saying? Because you gonna look at a team like the Spurs, they're good. Minnesota Phoenix, right? As long as we can stay within distance with some of these teams, I think we should be in a good spot. They're not that great to say like, all right, they're way better than us. The Lakers record is about to get tougher. Denver, all of these teams, they kind of had like an easy schedule, right? So I think we can stay within striking distance. As long as we do that, bro,
And hey,
we'll be
if we
fine.
keep, we're holding these offenses below 100 points, bro. Like the other than the Thunder game, of course. I think the Pelicans was like 96. Of
Yeah.
course, Philly was 98. Right now, we're just 98. So I mean, we're holding teams underneath 100 points. So I mean, like you said, our defense is better than what people definitely expect.
Yeah. And what a lot of people don't understand is that, what we're watching right now is probably the highest offensive rating ever. Right? The highest offensive rating ever. I think it's like damn near
Right.
like a
Ever. All
116.
time. Yes, all
Like the
time.
average NBA offense is like the highest it's ever been, right?
Better than the
So
16-17 Warriors with KD, or 17-18 with KD on it. So
which is kind of fucking wacky, bro. Like the fact that the average NBA offense is better than that, I think there's a lot of like what Kobe Bryant used to say, a lot of accidental basketball. So
right.
if we can just stay within striking distance, and when the game changes, you'll see like, a 2 seed beating like the 7 seed or some shit like that. You know, because the Rockets were kind of winning a lot of these games last season. I'm not saying that the Rockets are a bad team. I think they're definitely a better team this year. But, you know, you saw what it was like when they got to the playoffs and they actually had to run half court offense, and I just got to see what it looks like come playoff time because what we're watching now is not the real thing. I'm telling you, bro. Once you start to get a little bit more physical, then you just see the whole thing change. You know what I'm saying? KD right now, they're just playing like a different brand of basketball. Like his efficiency dropped off by like 4 points going to the Rockets, So that's the accidental basketball stuff that we're talking about. Um, who do we got next?
Uh, let's
That's
see.
Chicago
Chicago,
we got tomorrow, right?
Chicago, yeah, back to back
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah. Um, but I love the game from Pat Spencer though. Bro, Pat Spencer, 19-7, bro.
These,
19-7
these
is
games
fucking
are
solid.
good because it gets all our bench players some rhythm. Because
Mr.
basketball is a
Lacrosse
rhythm
himself,
sports,
dog.
so we need players to play. You little bitch. Yeah.
Um,
I haven't been
I,
keeping
I,
up with the Bulls after they've started losing. Um,
yeah, I think they're on like a 5 game winning losing streak or something.
I know Josh Giddey put up a stinker last game, but you know what that means for us Warriors fans. He's
I mean,
he
I mean,
finna
Kobe.
have a dirty time, bro.
I mean, Kobe White is about to go 7 of 9 from the 3-point line, man.
Man, tell me about it, bro. Patrick Williams finna look like Giannis. Is finna get crazy.
Oh my God, Bucelis is about to drop a training. a 25-5 game.
Yeah, he
Hey,
put it back on
Pedro.
the whole team,
Oh
bro.
my goodness. I
Yeah,
mean, big
what's
ups
up,
to
JK,
big up
man? This
big,
Badrin.
big ups
Yeah,
to Gus Santos as well. Big ups to Gus Santos. No one is speaking about Gus Santos, man. I mean,
Now, Guy had a
proper for
really, really good game tonight, bro. And he the thing about him, bro, and I think we need more guys like this, is that, bro, some nights it just takes fucking guys who got energy. You know what I'm saying? And he had all the energy in the world tonight. And I think that his energy, like his activity around the basket, I think it carried over into his teammates. You know what I'm saying? Because some nights you're playing these games where it's
definitely.
like a Saturday night, it's fucking cold in Cleveland, and when you just have this one dude and he's just like fucking diving and he's attacking the offensive glass, he's doing all of that stuff. That energy just helped to carry. But you can tell Cleveland didn't have a lot of energy tonight, and we just had guys that were just playing harder. You know, it's really a it's really a function of that. So Guy Santos had a really really good game tonight.
Yeah, he sprinkled a little bit of that heart on
Yeah,
JK. I seen a couple possessions. JK was getting in a defensive stance. Now he got subbed out after. Thank you, Kerr. But
yeah. He didn't shoot the ball
I mean,
well
the energy.
tonight, but he rebounded. He made a few good passes. Like he probably should have
Right.
around 6 assists, but there's like a few dump offs that he had that he attacked the basket and people just couldn't finish because we have some of the worst finishers in the league, right? But
Yeah, of course. Yeah, around the
yeah,
rim.
but at some point, like his game is gonna open up and the aggressiveness is gonna play off because you can tell like he's trying to be aggressive, but like anytime he goes to the rim, bro, there's like three people around him. You know what I'm saying? So at some point the shots will start falling. Right now the shots are not falling. But
Like I think it was
outside
the
of that,
second quarter.
I like what he was doing activity wise, where he was guarding and all of that. So yeah,
Yes, yes, of course. I remember the second quarter. I think he went up on Evan Mobley, and I was just like not only did he attacked in the paint, but then he also brought the defense down. But then he just, I guess he just wanted to score on
yeah,
Mobley. But I mean, like that's just one instance. But I mean, like you said, J.K. was dishing it out well tonight. He should have had more assists. But I do see at times where he's like, "I tunnel vision." Like it's just me and this
yeah,
player. And but I mean, hey,
bro.
bro.
Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
if you see a guy in front of you and they're not shading over, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just got to
Hmm.
attack that guy. But that's why I don't like when the coach tells you like run the offense, pass the ball, bro. It's like
Oh yeah, now you heard